Might need to adjust audio levels. We'll see. Not horrible. Dang, it stops playing. Well, guess I'll just have to type out my messages in silence. Strange MD, thank you so much for the resub. Alright, let's make music happen once more. Okay, should be all set up now. Fingers crossed. A little bit later than I wanted to go live, but you know. I have just been having the most held up day in existence. I leave work barely after 5 and don't get home until like 6:15, 6:30, which is way slower than I normally get home from work. I'll leave home later and still make it back to cook dinner and stream on Tuesdays a lot of the time. So sometimes it's just like that. Anyway, give people a little bit of time to come in, but I guess I will say this is not going to be a regular stream going forward. This is, you know, Serene is still out in Scotland seeing her family. She doesn't want to know anything about this game until it's in, like, you know, a bit more of a released state. She definitely wants to play it eventually. I decided I really did just want to get in on early access. I did not play any of Hades 1 early access, or until I think the game had been, like, you know, basically finished. So I figured it'd be pretty interesting to actually get a chance to play that. I've been having a lot of fun with it off stream, and since I kind of just need something to fill the time for, and I do want to do some more streams before she comes back next week, that I do a little bit of this. I'll probably do it again next Tuesday if this goes well, but you know, we're gonna keep it super chill. We're gonna start up a new file, my off-stream file, my regular playing file. Hey, DW. I also had a rough commute today. I will do my best. This game's very good, yes, I would agree with that. So yes, I will start a new file. My current file is close to done as far as I'm aware. Although I'm pretty sure there is a buttload of content that I don't know. As you can see, it's been, I've gone through 11 nights so far, and done decently with my time on those nights. But let's start fresh. I'll provide context when I know things. I will just be like, yeah, I have no clue about this when I don't. So let's go for it.
Few tales are told of Hades, whose reign as grim lord of the dead came to a sudden end when all at once his past caught up with him. But gods do not go quietly, and history repeats. So this tale was only a matter of time.
Hee.
Death to Kronos.
Death to Kronos. All right. So we are Melanoe.
Vengeance for my family.
We're getting vengeance for our family. We have got a stick. Pretty decent stick to shoot projectiles out. Who wouldn't want that? Dash exists as in the last game. I think it's kind of cool. They do this little, like, trail effect that shows whether you have your dash or not. I think that's a nice addition. Basically, when it comes back to you, you can dash again. I kind of just had the timing in my brain, but, you know, it does play a little differently. Our cast is quite different. It makes basically a field that stops enemies. But, that's a new looking symbol. The other thing to be aware of is we do have a magic meter. And what that does is if we hold any of our buttons, we basically get a second, stronger version of the attack. In the cast's case in particular, not only does it trap them, it does a buttload of damage. So, Omega versions of things are kinda nutty, generally speaking. But you are limited. We have, as you can see, the spells that I cast there, just as an example, already used all of my mana up. But, let's chat with someone new.
Just a spell. It's just another spell. 10 words. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Greetings from Olympus and well met there, Sunshine. Look, we can't get to the Titan, but if you truly mean to stop him, then the least I can do is light your way down.
Alright, our first god is Apollo. So Apollo's big thing, it is indeed Hades 2, is that he makes your attacks bigger. I think that this is like... Fire! Not quite yet, but we'll get there. So like, in this one so far, I feel like some of the abilities are a little bit toned down, or at least a little bit less than just direct damage, or like damage percentage increases. Apollo does just give you damage percentage increases, so it's kind of funny to start with him. He is always your first god, as far as I can tell. The other thing to know is that magic regeneration. Did the fire not go off? It made the sound, but it didn't go off. It's probably because it was not properly added. Interesting. Yeah, Athena's dash boon is effing hilarious. I don't know why I said effing. It's fucking hilarious. Interesting. I'm not sure why it wouldn't have gone off there. Here I go figuring my shit out in the middle of a stream, because I'm very good at this.
Fire!
Let me see. Yeah, that did show up, so hopefully they are? Question mark? But yeah, Athena's dash is hilarious, and they're definitely not quite as ridiculous as that. That seems to be working. Anywho, I do think the bigger stuff is quite nice, but anyway, as I was saying, mana regeneration is now a big thing. You don't get it by default, although it does fill back to full every room. But each god and goddess has a way, like, as a boon that gives you magic back for doing something. In this case, it's standing in the in that like circle of your cast, which is pretty good. I do like all of this. I actually really like what this does to the charged magic attacks. So let's take this.
They need my aid.
The dashes in this are interesting so far. I will say, I've unlocked 4 weapons. I like all of them. I think they're all interesting, but I have not super leaned into, like, what's good with what. You know, like, what god, goddess. These guys are horrible and I hate them, so I'm gonna kill them. They scream, and they basically just do a big damage field on you as they scream. It's horrible. Ah, I have none max. So anyway, I started blasting. I hate these guys, especially because this area is quite small. Alright, so we got ashes in there, mostly used for unlocking Arcana cards, whatever those are. Yes, exactly. The thing that you're meant to do with them that I never end up doing is trap them in your cast and hit them with whatever the longest range option you have. Alright, so we've got more ashes, or we've got this stuff. See, I definitely think Apollo's attack makes the charged version better. But yeah, you can stand pretty comfortably out of range of these guys if you cast and they're like standing on the side of it. I think this attack does get a bit more range with Apollo. Okay, yeah, it definitely does. But like, you can still hit them pretty safely. And if not, you do still have the gun. Also, things that chase you relentlessly are very susceptible to that. And taking 150 damage, which is nice. So, Centaur Hearts still exist, of course. We need it. We're at 30 health right now. By the way, you can pick stuff up in the middle of a fight. Don't do it. Or rather, there's no real reason to. Uh-oh. By the way, armor enemies are back in their default now.
Now for the last one.
They'll just show up on you. Although actually, no, they were always like that. It's that they don't have perks right now. Never mind. But they're still fuckers. You still can't knock them back. That's pretty familiar looking, as is that. But I think we'll go with this. The mini-bosses in this don't fuck around, but I'm enjoying them so far. I'm pretty sure that this is always going to be the same one. Yup.
A root stalker. Got to move.
I don't even know what I got stuck on there. I guess the root. Oops, should have done one more damage to that root. Ah, I don't have magic. Yeep. As usual, bosses have the armor, and once you break that armor, they're a lot more susceptible to stun. And now that I've broken her root guy, it's pretty much just a matter of blasting.
Foul spirit.
Hello.
Headmistress told me so much about you, and now at last we meet. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
You look just like your mother. I'll not lose her again. I shall freeze hell in its entirety if that is what it takes to get her back. You'll help me, won't you, granddaughter?
That's right, baby Demeter's back. Ah, the new designs are so good in this. Most of them are very clearly, like, not totally finished, but they're... Oh, the art is so good. We got Combat Grandma.
Grandmother.
All right, so returning gods and goddesses have new sets of boons and new like curses basically that they put on things. Demeter's new thing is no longer chill, it is freeze. Stops enemies for 2 seconds, then has a decently long cooldown for how long it takes until you're allowed to cast it again. So it's really, really good. It roots enemies in place. She no longer has any chill if she had any to begin with. Really, really useful. It's also a flat damage buff, which again, not everything gives. Or a main damage buff. There are like basically other sources of damage similar to Dionysus's poison in 1 in this. Anyway, so that's pretty decent. That gives me a long range to shut the fuck up button. Omega attack does more damage, uses plus 10. As we've seen, we've got 50, and I go through that quickly. I believe your attack uses 20, so if I took this, I would only be able to use 1 per encounter currently. I could still, I'm gonna get a boon eventually, hopefully, that gives me more, but it's still definitely like kind of a net damage down in a way. Potentially quite good though, with the fact that I've already got plus attack damage. That I can't get to, hell yes. The menu does the same thing that it did in the last game. But I already get damage on the attack, and I believe that affects the Omega as well. The other new keyword here is Prime, which is essentially take a, remove some of your magic meter at the start of each room in order to get an effect. In this case, absorb 1 instance of damage. Again, we are really fucking hard up for mana right now. So I'm good with just taking Ice Flourish here.
For my mother.
Honestly, attack stacking on the Omega attack is probably quite good in this if you can get your mana back. But for now, we'll just we'll see where this takes us.
Spindles.
All right, these little guys are just area denial. They walk around and spin in a circle. Ah!
Caught.
Ah, they lost interest in me at a bad time. Okay, you're good. Luckily, with my attack up, with my attack distance up, it's not too hard to stay out of their zones. Oh yeah, I never actually did look at what this is. It's Psyche, mostly used to raise Grasp, to activate more Arcana cards. Whatever those are. They are just having a good time. I do love them. They're wonderful. God, I never know which of these to go for. It's probably this for right now. Neither of them matters particularly at the moment. So yeah, you can see that the effects that you get from gods work on both the regular and Omega versions.
Who's next?
Alrighty. Hey, little buddy. Sorry, but I'm gonna have to kill you.
Ash of the Dead.
Alright, that's a new icon. That's technically an old icon. We could go there, but I think that I'd rather take this, and it'll be pretty obvious what it is pretty quickly. By the way, terrain kills are like a lot more dramatic. Watch this. It shoots out a beam like out from where you hit it, so there's kind of a directionality to it now. I think it's really cool. I wanted that to be slightly further over from where it was. The cast is kind of interesting, and I'm still not good at it, which, to be fair, is basically how I was in Hades 1. It took me forever to figure casts out.
The Soul Tonic.
They do we! It's great! So, yes, this gives you more magic. Basically just lets you blast more and harder.
Greater focus.
Well, mostly just more, but that's fine. Palms still exist. They level things up. Really good. Yeah, terrain kills seem kind of busted right now. It's great, and I love it. I might take even more of this, honestly. I don't think I should have taken damage there, but okay. Like, I guess his hitbox was still active despite the fact that he was, you know, frozen. Which seems like a bug, but what do I know? Yep. By the way, if you do not fully get through the casting of an Omega attack, it just comes out as a regular attack.
There.
I mean, so far so good. This is a new resource. I should mention that I have picked up 2 Molly so far. They're flowers. You gather them on the ground. There's a lot more resources in this, let's say, which is probably obvious given that I already have multiple pages of 5x8 grids. There is also a, you know, recent conversations log, which is cool. I like that. Always good. Anyway, I'm going to begin blasting. I do like the freeze has some AoE to it. That's neat. And the explosion's quite large. Anyway,
Always need bones. Just
Bones.
not precisely now.
we always need bones. You never know when you're going to need to use some bones. It's very hero board gamey, I agree. Yeah, it's really weird. There are definitely ones that'll trigger automatically and ones that won't. All right, we are in location 11. As with the first game, there are the same number of rooms in each one. So once again, once you know what the rooms are, you know when you have to look out for the boss coming. This is the shop before the boss. We don't have a massive amount of money, but we might have enough to heal and pick up a boon. Or we can go for a very familiar looking trident. I would love to get some health back because I think I can get through here and there's something very funny on the other side that I would like to show off. So I'll see if I can get myself some healing out of this. Like even if it's a centaur heart that I have to pay everything for, I'd potentially go for that. Starting with 30 health is mean.
That breathing.
All right, no health, sad. I did get another Demeter at least, but hello, Mr. Unfinished Artwork. I'm so excited to see like Charon's new portrait because this is the we have not finished making this character art essentially. There's another character who also has it. It's great.
I'm in your debt, Lord Charon. These provisions surely shall make all the difference in my task. What gold I find is yours.
Yeah, the health definitely seems a little bit less regular than it was in the first game in terms of the pre-shop. I have seen it. I've seen hearts there as well. And yes, that is his Hades 1 model as far as I'm aware. Alright, well maybe this will give us health.
This one, please.
To be reduced to picking through such meager offerings.
And yeah, the Charon theme is great.
Here in the glory of Olympus, where everything that you desire is at hand, for the most part.
So, the Was I trying to? Oh yeah, my favorite song. I'll tell you when it comes up, but also you'll probably know if you know. And yeah, there are a lot more resources for sale in stores. All right, what do we got? All right, so there's cast. So obviously there's ones for that. Sprint is like the dash boons are a lot different in this. A lot of them are actually on your sprint rather than the dash itself, which means like the held button. That's potentially fun, but I kind of need a way to regenerate. They're all good. Yeah, adding damage to the regular cast is a good point, because it is like, your cast, if you don't put mana into it, or magic into it, does not do any damage. It just holds enemies in place. Getting more damage for free is quite nice. Yeah, definitely. I'll go for Arctic Ring. I don't cast enough, which, if you saw me play the original, I also didn't cast enough in that. Alright, well, time to give boss number 1 a shot.
Until we meet again. Headmistress.
There she is.
There she is.
You reached the edge of Erebus already. You have surpassed my expectations, Millennium.
Hi, Hecate.
Thank you, Headmistress Hecate, for all your guidance and the compliment.
In my place, you'd have done the same. However, now is not the time for pleasantries. 'Tis for a demonstration of your capability.
Yeah, enough about ABC. Time for abs.
My capability? You'd have us face each other here, even though my task has already begun.
Baby, you know it.
Your training shall never be complete. And I would know if you stand any chance at all against our enemy.
So boss 1 is our teacher, Witch Hecate.
Frost flames awaken.
Later. She splits into 3, only one of them's real. She do be blasting. I believe bosses basically only get, like, the chill effects added to them when you freeze them. Ah, damn it, I ran into it. I have a bad feeling about this.
Careful now.
Okay.
Arise, sisters.
Get her ass, sisters.
Fire.
Nope, that was her. Whoops.
Hold nothing back. Let's see you evade this.
Okay. I've managed to avoid being shmeeped once. Yeep. Not actually see if that one was her. No. This is gonna be the saddest finish, I gotta tell you. Ah, damn it! I was not able to dash there. I was in a really bad spot.
No joy in this, I hope you know.
Ah. I was quite close there. You get so little to do that with in the first one. I did not beat her the first time that I came to her. I did manage it the second one. I could have gotten that. I just did not have enough health at the end there.
See what I get for staying out all night, Freenos.
Hi.
Who dares disturb my eternal rest? You trifle with powers far beyond your comprehension, witch. Speak!
That was pretty decent, right, Mel? Maybe pushing it. Okay if I call you witch like that?
Which worked for me in context. And a solid haunting all in all, Dora. But I'd better run. Something I have to do.
Then be gone.
Something I have to do. Smooch the frog.
Mwah.
Incredible. We can also brood.
This old unfinished painting. Don't look away. Don't forget all that the Titan took from you.
Well, they look familiar.
Stand tall and show no weakness.
Alright, welcome to the crossroads.
The rivers overflowed back there.
We can't go there.
There you are. Come here.
Hello.
Time forced our hand, Melinoy. Nary a soul expected you to slay our enemy last night on a new moon, no less. But you accomplished something of great import.
I lack such forgiveness for my failure, Headmistress Hecate. The Titan yet lives, and Olympus yet burns, while I'm back where I started. What is it I accomplished?
I just did it right now. I went back after I talked to Dora, and I did indeed smooch the frog.
You're here to speak of it. Recovered in body, if not in spirit. You've not failed, merely begun. Thus may you learn, grow stronger, and complete your task. Death to Kronos.
Death to Kronos.
Alright.
Okay. Hail, Shades. Our fight is just getting started.
You can also salute people, which is fun. But, hi there.
Already hit a wall. Knocked your scrawny ass all the way back here. It's insane that she's sending you out on foot, all on your own.
Your skepticism's duly noted.
Well, hello, Nemesis.
The crossroads. That haven hidden twixt the surface and the underworld conceals those still loyal to Lord
Big.
Hades, rightful ruler of the dead.
Together we'll retake my father's realm.
Come on, who's this handsome man?
Tell me you killed the bastard. Drove your staff into his wretched skull, slid a dagger in his gut. Not that he'd die from that. Works on mortals, though.
I've nothing to report, Odysseus. Not yet.
Well,
And
you'll
yes,
get next time.
it's a little bit hard to see from this direction, but she does indeed have the sword from one whose name is just escaping me entirely. Digius? But in the aspect of Nemesis, oddly enough. Few other of the arms do in fact exist elsewhere, of the infernal arms from the first game exist elsewhere in other forms. Anyway, hello.
We'll find a way to wake you, O sleep. I promise.
We got an EB boy here. Love you, bud. Also got these two who are not animated yet.
Hi, gang. Headmistress must have some important tasks for you.
They just wiggle.
My altar.
Anyway, the altar is where we actually spend our
Headmistress
currencies.
lent me the arcana.
So hey, we need to spend 1 ash for this. That's easy enough.
The sorceress.
And so basically, you spend your ashes and eventually other things to unlock new bits on this board. But then those things and those numbers in the top right are costs in terms of your grasp. Now, something I didn't quite realize on this menu until 5 or 6 runs in is that when you're on this map here, you can press right to go over here, and that's what lets you upgrade your max grasp. I'm very smart. We don't have enough psyche to do that yet, but, you know, it took me I could have upgraded myself to 12 a lot sooner than I actually did. Anyway, a lot of these earlier ones, this one's really nice. When you're doing your Omega moves, you get a slowdown that allows you to decide whether that's a good idea or not. This one's really nice. It's basically the healing from the first game.
The Wayward Sun.
This one is essentially the damage up for burying your cast, except now it's people standing in that. Yeah, they're definitely going to make that more prominent. I can guarantee you that's going to happen. You got this one right here, which is, oh my god, I might just take that as my next one. Yes, you get extra damage. That one's also quite good. Ooh. Yeah, we only have 11 ash right now, so I can either get both of these and this, or this. Both of those is probably more useful to me. The health especially. Melanoe is definitely a bit less maneuverable than Zagreus. She makes up for it by just having ridiculous space control. And also, we only have 1 dash, where my brain is hardwired to play Hades with 2 dashes. So it's weird to me when I can't do that. But 20 extra health, and even like the 20 extra magic is also really, really good.
The Titan.
We can even see what we've got. You can see the grasp is already getting quite expensive because, hello, Death Defiance. And yeah, this one's even more expensive, but it is this like baseline, yes, you'll always be able to cast something even if you don't have the boon for it, like a boon to get your mana back yet. So like, really, really good. At first, you are just kind of unlocking these things and equipping them, but like you very quickly have to make some very tough choices with your grasp. Yeah, you get multiple dashes in the first one. That's just the way dashes are. Of course you have 2 dashes. Why wouldn't you? Here, it definitely feels like they want you to play with 1 dash and sprint for a lot longer. I'm sure that you will eventually get more, but I guess we'll see, you know? It's possible they might not.
That'll do.
Alright, we've got a familiar case over here. And we've also got the Silver Pool.
The arms of night are now at my disposal.
They really want you to sprint
soon
here.
enough.
So, we are going to need some silver if we want to get any of these other artifacts. Weapons. Yeah, it definitely doesn't surprise me that there's no more dashes in this build. I imagine they'll have a pretty high cost with for it, given the sprint. Anyway, all these weapons are cool. We will talk about them as we get them. Hopefully unlock a few of them on stream.
Allay your fears. She has returned.
But there's someone else here.
A battle lost. But this is war, young one, and you have many battles yet to come. The only question is, are you prepared to win? I'm not so sure here, so let's see you give me 20.
This is Skelemius.
Commander Skelemius, sir.
unless you want to keep going.
I mean, if you insist. I have no idea what you're talking about, DW.
You see?
I will say, the axe is very interesting, and I hope I get a chance to talk about it, like, on these streams. Because I think it's a very interesting idea that they clearly did.
Beyond the mists of Erebus,
But yeah, that's
too risky heading through.
It's gonna take a while until we get that.
Too risky to stay. Alright, it's time.
Alright, this is your overlook thingy. But not too much else for us to do. Let's hope the 50 health just sort of pushes us over the limit. One last thing here.
Ugh, these blasted wards.
Denied.
Messing with that thing.
So I guess we're going down.
Find the Titan, slay the Titan. The Trident sigil.
Alright, well, we didn't talk to this guy last time. We should definitely do it now.
You're one of my father's brothers, aren't you? Then help him.
Help him!
In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Long-lost niece, you live! We thought you met the same fate as your father, and your mother, and your brother. Oh. Well, how can we turn the tide and exact terrible revenge for poor old Hades and his kin?
Oh, Poseidon, you're so wonderful. And horrible. Alright, Wave Flourish, Specials, Sprint, deals damage on impact and knocks foes away for 80 damage, but uses 5 per hit, so it's quite expensive. And then this. Fluid Gain seems kind of nutty. I have had some really, really good runs. This is Poseidon's mana regen ability, and like, if you have something that like attacks a lot, you will never have problems with mana again. My 2 best runs both had this on the same weapon and are amazing. And it's probably not the weapon you think it is if you've played. But yeah, Spirit Bubble is just fucking free. I feel like this is gonna get tweaked to be like 7% at base at some point, because you get 20%, or you get 20 mana back each time one of these Spirit Bubbles spawns and you grab it. It's ridiculous.
All of you gather round. Got you.
Within mist-shrouded, labyrinthine Erebus lie countless souls of the dead, awaiting judgment that shall never come.
Well, that's sad.
They'll be judged soon enough.
Yeah, exactly. Also, interesting.
Don't have the means just yet.
Sadly, nothing. Also, fish. But nothing. We can't do anything with these.
Denied.
See, an important thing about the cast is that it does not interrupt enemies. Ah, there we go. There's a mana bubble. And that is definitely something that messes me up a lot. All right, I will go for cash. As usual, I'm a palm hater.
Golden coins.
Ash is just very, very strong. Need more Ash. Ash is definitely the one you want first before Psyche, and for other reasons.
Come.
Perish.
They're slowing down.
Thank you. Very kind of you to also jump in that. All right, another fairly familiar sigil. Yeah, same as in the first game. Ooh, that was a good one. Thank you.
The heart sigil. Doubtless this one knows hatred, not just love. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
But yeah, in my opinion, like, palms are kind of a mid to late run thing, unless you have exactly the set of boons that you want and know that, like, this is the key, like, crux of the entire build. Which oftentimes, even if you have the first one and you suspect it, it's not necessarily worth it. There are always times, though. Like, the nice thing about this game is there's always reasons to do anything. Anyway, I'll stop holding this up. Let's see Aphrodite.
Why, hello, gorgeous. You look like you can break some hearts even without my aid. Oh, your brother would be so proud, knowing you're fighting for your kin.
Yeah. Yes, she was the bat in fire. Alright, so your special deals more damage to nearby foes kind of sucks for this one. Your cast drag flows in and inflict wake. The drag in is actually quite good. This one is also quite interesting. So you spend 20 of your max MP whenever you enter a location, but it makes your attack stronger by +5. I think with this one, we've got basically a 3-hit combo. There's a specific weapon where, like, when I see this, it's like Awuga. Death to Kronos. So I'll probably go with Rapture Ring here. The pull-in is really, really good. Because, like, one of the big problems I have with the cast, just mentally using it right now, is I need to get in closer to, like, get to catch things in it. If enemies aren't the ones that move and chase you, it can be a little tough. This fixes that.
I've much to learn from her, I think.
Well, good news then.
This one again.
Oops. By the way, staying close to her gets her, oh fuck, to use the slash attack, which is actually quite useful to, like, not do all of her worst stuff. I need to stop going into the stun routes. Alright, stun forever.
Go haunt some other glade. In the name of Hades.
Alright, attack steal more to close-up foes is, like, by 100% is quite good. So, like, basically, Aphrodite is, the weakness part of her kit has been not made the default. Her attack power has been juiced even higher than it was originally. But it is only on up-close stuff now, basically. So, like, it is definitely quite big. +7's a bit more interesting, but I think I might go with Flutter Strike here, because, like, the base attack does, like, 25, and I have to be a little, like, the staff is nice because you don't have to be that close to use it, but, like, you can be. It has a pretty good thing, but yeah, the up close is quite good. Yeah, I imagine the axe is really, really strong with it. So I think that is interesting, especially because a lot of Melinoe's kit is, like, going in is quite dangerous in this game. So it's often quite a decision, but something like Aphrodite really makes it a bit more worth it. I don't think I've taken this yet, so let's give it a shot.
This must be love.
I got Cass to drag them in as well.
The ever-restless shades of Erebus find little peace there, save for the prickly embrace of the gnarled branches of those writhing woods.
Yeah.
Am I fighting the spirits or the woods?
Ooh, hello there. This is a different icon that is also definitely placeholder art.
Spinning, spinning goes the thread. Warp and waft, warp and waft. Cut it up and fold it. Oh!
Hello there.
What are you doing here? Besides tramping all over my webs, that is. Oh, it's nothing silly. I can always make more perfectly good silk. I can't always see you.
Hello, Arachne.
Hi, Arachne. Sorry about all this. I think we'll soon be seeing more of one another now. My task has begun.
Truly. Why then, I'll get out of your hair. You have to go. But first, you have to try on one of these. And don't worry about any wear and tear. I've plenty more in stock.
So, the first, basically NPC out in the fields who you end up meeting is Arachne. So, basically, armor is temporary increases to your max health that also have a benefit as long as you can keep them. That's fun. And she does do a Dark Souls lap. Alright, so channel 40% faster is nice. 5 mana every second is outrageous. 2 health every time you exit a location is also really nice, especially with 50 health. I will definitely do one of these too. Because yeah, that's quite strong. I really like mana regain. It might be... I mean, I can cast. I'm sort of thinking about, like, do I have dumps that I want to use that would make this worth it? And the cast is really good, that I can just kind of keep doing that and then let that explode while I'm going in. That feels pretty good. Yeah, I think I'll go with that. Both of these are quite good. A thing about this that I really think is interesting is how you kind of have to balance the effect that you get off of it with the amount of health that you get off of it, because you only get the health, or like the effect of it, as long as the outfit is up. You get a bonus essentially for avoiding the damage for as long as you can.
Do you like it?
Why, this is beautiful, thank you.
You do, of course, also get the outfit itself, which is fun. Also, that's glowing. What the? So yeah, the glowy ones sometimes have enemies in them. Arachne has captured them, and that's wonderful.
No.
All right, we are not at the end, so I will probably take the magic up. And yes, armor happens on top of your health, and you cannot lose health.
Cocoons.
Oh, wow, I didn't actually find one of these rooms, until much later in a playthrough. All right, well, I guess I better start hitting. That's some money. Uh-oh. That's pretty good damage, I like that. That rules. Uh-oh. Gotta say, do like the regenerating magic. I'm getting hilariously unlucky here. Oi! Little shit. Ah! Wow, that was literally in the last one I hit. So I mean, like, when you do this, it's in one of the cocoons. You don't have to actually get all of the enemies in it. But the enemies are worth money, so like it's worth considering. Yeah, the mana regain skills are hilarious. I will get more Psyche. We will get use for bones soon, but not yet. So that did 30. That did 40. 60. How'd you get out of there, you little shit? Get blasted, idiots.
Enough of this.
So far, we have gotten Apollo, because he's always the first one, Demeter, Poseidon, and Aphrodite. This current run is Poseidon and Aphrodite. First run at Demeter as well. Alright, we're good on money. Could potentially still do a bit more magic. I've met all the gods in my other file, but better to not talk about them when they're not on the stream yet.
Well,
I do like that the special on this stuns from a distance. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's definitely a point where I probably should have done that a little closer to them all, but you know, it's all learning.
Lord Charon will want this.
Yeah, I'm not totally sure how a lot of them go. Psyche seems fine. Hey, fuckos. No, thank you. Interesting, I guess armored enemies don't actually get sucked in. I don't think I knew that. The Aphrodite cast seems quite good. Alright, this is room 11. We have a shitload of money, oh my god.
I can't.
I'm not enough of a tool. Hello, so yeah, dataless hammers exist. For the rest, just to mention.
Yes, my lord. I met Apollo, Grandmother, Uncle Poseidon. I've known Artemis and Hermes for so long. I'm impressed they kept my secret from the others all this time.
I'm so happy we've got Hammer back. And yes, hammers are broken. Okay, we can work with those. I kind of wish these weren't both special. Like, I'd rather have something that makes my main attack sillier, because that's clearly where I'm leaning right now, but still pretty good. Now plus 40 into your special to deal a shit ton. And then, yeah. Oh, a power shot. I fucking suck at those. Alright, but, I mean, Alright, I have to remember to actually do the Omega attack. Oh, I love hammers in one. Hammers are great. But I can make this work. 5 health is a lot.
Further refined.
Alright. I want... Yeah, I'll take the boon here because I have 100 magic and a shit ton of regen right now.
If only you could see my fields in the morning sun, shining brighter than any gold you shall ever find. Such metals ought to remain within the earth.
Little disdain for gold here for some reason. Okay, that's a pretty good reason to go with Ice Flourish again. Winter Coat, also quite good. Sprint fine, but yeah, I'll take the big boy Ice Flourish. That's actually really, really good when enemies are stuck in the cast. And I'm blasting with the Omega. That seems, in fact, nutty. Alrighty. Well, let's see how this goes.
I can do this.
Greetings, witch. A chill swept through the air as you approach. Unseasonably cold. Or perhaps it is as Demeter desires. She aids you, does she not?
She does. She knew me for her granddaughter at once. Have you had opportunity to speak with her about me and all that's transpired?
No. I've been a bit preoccupied. At least here, Demeter shall be able to cool her wrath against me for keeping you a secret for so long.
Demeter does not like that Hecate did not tell her.
Crossed flames awaken!
Yeah, we definitely have way better deeps here. Turn. Uh-oh. Ooh, not bad. Tried to dash through it there. Didn't quite work. I've never really been punished for getting shmeeved. You can attack as a shmeeve, by the way. Thanks for the help. Yeah, that's quite good. Oh, I like that a lot. Wow. Almost like that. All right.
Fought with diligence and with ferocity.
My best weapon so far is the
Surely
third
there is
one.
more for you to learn beyond this threshold.
All right, yeah, with a little bit more health, I was kind of able to just not worry about going in.
No, I dare not stray too far from our abode. Continue now your task. I shall await your safe return.
Pet the plush.
Thank you, Headmistress. I passed the test. Mine.
Alright, well, we got some delicious cinder. But we're well on our way to beating Dark Souls 3. Alright, well, we'll see if the thing that I'm pretty sure will happen, which is very funny and which I can't wait for.
Beginning descent. The Rim of Oceanus.
Look who.
Well, well, well. That gun might look a little familiar.
You're a long way from the crossroads, Trouble. So this is where the real action is, huh? Weren't you supposed to still be practicing?
I'm really surprised this isn't Cassandra Lee Morris. It sounds a lot like her. But it is indeed Eris, wielding the adamant rail in the aspect of Eris. Yeah, you beat her early enough, and she will show up here, and she will do the thing.
Things took a turn, Eris. You know how it goes. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some urgent business to attend to.
Always in such a rush. I'd really hate to slow you down. Though, let's hang out sometime, okay? Have a great night. Oh, one last thing.
What did she do to me?
So, yeah, that's Cassandra Lee Morris. Like I said, I looked it up and I was like, oh, it's not. Huh. So yeah, this is basically the Curse of Ra. If you go further ahead than the game wants you to, the game says, fuck you, do it better then. And you basically just start taking hilarious amounts of damage. I have been cursed 3 times in my original file. Curse of Ra, let's go.
Lurkers.
So anyway, we are here in Oceanus. At the bottom of the sea. Honestly, I do need to just be blasting that shit. Oh my god, the damage on that is hilarious. Okay. Those dudes explode when they die.
Arm of power.
Alrighty, so let's see. I think it's probably just up those attacks because, oh baby, have I got stuff. So the cast does not increase the damage of anything, but it does make the damage reduction bigger, which is quite nice, quite good. Eris is so great. She's horrible. The damage on this is fine, but not incredible. I think I probably, given all of my mana regain right now, just want to be blasting regular and big when I can. So new mechanic for this. In some rooms in Oceanus, you will not open up every door. If you want to get more options, like a heart's perfectly good, but maybe we want to get something else from this, you gotta do more fighting.
Oh, great.
I will say, I can't always aim things quite as well. That's quite good. It's usually a smaller encounter than the other ones, so it's quite good to go for. But if you already know what you want, it's like, yeah, might as well do that. I guess I really just gotta watch the shadows for the enemies that float. If I want to snipe them. Alrighty, so Poseidon, Demeter, or Heart. God, like that Heart is actually kind of tempting, as terrible as that is. I think I'd probably take Demeter if I didn't, but probably good with this.
Farther than last time.
Sure is.
Serpents.
Ooh, I didn't actually think I was gonna hit both of them there. Haha! Oh fuck. These are way more annoying versions of that guy from the from the first area. This is so many hydras, but they're all in the one pool because there's nowhere else for them to spawn. That rules. Get fucked. Oh my god, go away! Woof! There's no other room for them! Anyway, we're at 35% damage, God help me. Alright, so we have a decent amount of money. We're nowhere near the end yet. But that would let me buy a boon now, and that might just be what I want to do.
Here goes.
Or possibly another heart. Would also be good.
Even the faintest river current in the underworld bears willingly the boatman of the dead, wheresoever he may please.
Charon gets around.
I'm grateful he made the trip.
Demeter really wants to get. There's a few really good boons that she has, so I will probably take her here.
Hear me on my
I'm not gonna beat the game on this run, trust me. Freeze lasts longer is really, really good. So currently it's 2 seconds of freeze, 10 seconds of cooldown. I believe while they're frozen, the cooldown is still going. So this means you get 4 seconds of freeze for 10 seconds of cool and 6 seconds of them not being freezable, essentially. This is also kind of interesting, though. Ooh, shit. I'm already doing an awful lot of damage on my main attack if I'm getting the bonus for it, and 10 is like not that much compared to like I have so much regeneration. It's worth noting we are very soon going to lose, like the next hit we take basically guarantees we're gonna lose our 5 mana per second, but like the balls are good enough. Like we've never been below 60 or 70% of our stuff so far. I would agree with that. There we go. It took it a moment to notice my things. But yeah, I do feel like you are weaker at the start of this than you were in 1, particularly compared to how the enemies are. Like in 1, most of the enemies in Tartarus are very simple and straightforward, and they stay that way for quite a while. Here, I feel like the enemies in the first area are actually quite dangerous. Alright, but yeah, I think fuck it. We are going to do damage with that thing. Alright, I think I want to lean Demeter here. We'll just use Poseidon to get the mana back.
Now that's a sea serpent.
By the way, this is bigger versions of the wee boys. Hate this fucking dude. Whoop, he's gonna do it again. Ah, damn it. Alright, so there goes my armor. Ah, I didn't get far enough out. So yeah, the damage I am taking is now hilarious. Every hit is going to do a bajillion damage to me.
In the name of Hades.
Alrighty. Ooh, epic long freeze. If I ever remember to freeze things, that's gonna make it ridiculous. Local climate's kind of funny, considering it pulls things in, but I feel like I have to, go for cold storage here.
Very well.
Alright, so I can heal off of killing things with my Omega attack, and I will try to I have to try to keep that in mind. Oh lord!
Need to recharge.
Ow. Ah, I wish that I'd kill that other guy too.
Vaporized.
I probably shouldn't be trying to farm health as hard as this, but you know. Old habits.
For me.
Health. I need health so fucking badly. Alright, perish. Really need to do that more, because look at how fucking long this guy is frozen for. Oop. The traps in Oceanus are also really fucking deadly. Alright, god, that's actually kind of tough, because another 25 health would be really huge for me. Aphrodite also has just a lot of really good buffs, and we're kind of already leaning into her. I mean, leaning's a strong word, but like a lot of good stuff. Interesting. Yeah, harder heart. That's actually quite tough. More weak is sort of like getting more health. It also might offset the 50% extra damage that we're taking from hits. This is a little ballsy. At least if I wasn't at 100, I would absolutely take the heart burst thing, but there's a chance this will help.
Shellbacks.
I hate these little fuckers. Breeze is really good against them, though. Oops.
Can't do it.
Oh lord. Everything is in fact happening so much. Ah, that just stays out. Okay, good to know that enemy hitboxes just fucking continue. Alright, well at least now I know. Sip. I have to, right? Like, +5 power is actually +12 +17. Like, that seems really good. Like, this is quite decent with this, like, with my vampirism, but kind of tough to ever actually have health. This one's interesting. I guess this will probably be a lot better as it gets upgraded and, you know, gets rarer versions of it. Yeah, it needs to be epic. That's kind of what it feels like to me. Secret Crush, pretty good. I'm pretty happy I took that. Alright, yes, this is in fact the end. Interesting. Oh boy, so do I want to try to shop, which would let me buy a boon and potentially health, which might just be the thing that tips it. I don't think I'm going to win this, but I'll give it a shot. Alright, if this has a centaur heart, it's worth it. It doesn't, but it does have a little bit of healing. I'd probably take the palm and... Interesting. Yeah, I'll probably just take Demeter and the heals. Yes, the second boss is probably the funniest thing in the game so far. I truly love it. Yeah, I'll just do this. I am kind of a bit hard up for mana right now, so I don't really want either of these other two. I also feel like being dragged in, A, won't do anything in this boss fight, B, not necessarily very helpful to me, so this seems like it's probably pretty good. And, you know, a little bit of a top off. We will need it. There aren't that many generic enemies in this fight.
An ever-present song compels the nightmare princess ever forward, towards the beauty, deeper into the abyss.
It's very pretty.
Yeah, local climate on Aphrodite cast is a bit of a little bit of a wombo nombo. All right, plus 55%. How bad could it be?
Way. Look at Gal's a lady. Ladies never come to see our shows. You must be different. What's your name? Oh, make yourself comfy. We're just about to start, aren't we, Gals?
The voice actress is also so fucking perfect for this. It's so good.
Sirens. I should have known you were the source of all that singing. Slinked down into the underworld, have you?
It's the perfect pressure down here. Beats the pressure trying to make art while all our fans are watching, begging, Skilla, where's your next song?
So this is Skilla.
Don't you drown your so-called fans to death? Have you even got any left?
Oh, don't ever say such things about our fans. Oh, hey, gals, what say we give her the old song and dance? We're Skilla and the Sirens!
So you have to beat each part individually. May not surprise you to know that Skilla has armor on the back, so you do have to be attacking her from the front, which is very dangerous. Wish that had hit her. Alright, part one.
It's no use.
Ow. And here's where the danger starts. Wow, I took the hit there. I'm so dead. Yep, there it is. So yeah, this boss is quite a lot.
Blast those sirens.
Fire! Yeah, funnily enough, Skilla herself is not actually all that much of a problem. She's quite slow and most of her attacks aren't too scary. The drummer was the one doing all the AoEs on the ground, and those can be really, really difficult to dodge. The guitarist slams into you and throws a lot of things around that you have to go. But yeah, this boss fucking rules.
Sirens are amphibious. You know their weaknesses, Phrenos?
Definitely.
Aww.
Aww. Nuzzle the frog. I mean, there's definitely room for a bassist. I can say that much.
Vengeance even now.
Alright, well, I guess would folks want to see another run? I am probably conscious enough to do one.
You there, Dora?
No luck. We'll probably have a few conversations to have. We will also, yes, unlock the pot.
At least our cauldron's finally purified, praise the fates. Speaking of which, are you as yet considering an invocation to them? I have my doubts that they would listen even now.
If there's any chance the three fates shall aid us, I'll take it. Thank you for preparing things for me. Though I'm well short of freshly picked reagents still.
I'd offer such reagents if I could, but as you venture past this glade, look carefully along your path and you shall find them.
Yes, headmistress.
Alright, so the cauldron is kind of the equivalent of the contractor list in this one. We need some silver for this. Unfortunately, we can't get silver unless we've got this.
Dark of chaos, light of moon, heed now my will.
So mote it be.
It is
You
done.
got Minecraft. And then, hey, we've got enough bones. We might as well summon a friend.
I'm ready. By blood and darkness, let my will be done.
There.
Broker, welcome to the crossroads.
Love him.
After ever-scheming Kronos claimed the House of Hades, shades of the dead residing there, all scattered to the ends of the earth.
You shades are welcome here and safe.
I love him and his horrible hair.
Hail, Broker.
Alright, so this is what you use bones for. You essentially trade them to the Wretched Broker for various resources. We don't really care about these at the moment. I could buy some of them, but kind of like to be a bit more pointed with them.
Blade.
It does look like a book, doesn't it? That's definitely hair.
You passed her little test that time. Must have felt so good beating her ass to the ground. Don't get to spar with her, so I can only imagine.
But yes, you can see that that is definitely the aspect of Nemesis on the sword. Which again, really cool.
We're not just sparring. You don't know our craft.
I know I could take her.
A moment, goddess.
Sup?
Death to Kronos, sir.
Oh, don't I wish. Word has it Eris has been spotted in the depths along your path.
Yeah.
Intelligence you likely could have used before. She made your journey worse for you. Apologies, goddess.
She's trying to stop me, or at least slow me down, and she knows too much about our intentions. What do we do? Children of Nyx are supposed to be on our side.
She doesn't know the half of what we've planned. Besides, her boredom drives her more than anything. Run into her a few more times, she'll soon grow sick of it and go away.
So deems the great tactician.
Aye, goddess.
How
Wiggle.
fare my favorite hound and polecat friends? The altar of ashes.
Alrighty, so we've got 11 Ash, 20% faster sprint, which is quite good. It's very noticeable when your sprint's faster. Death Defiance costs 20, potentially worth saving for. Same with the Restore 2 every 1 second. These two are like, oh, they're both so good. Extra damage if you've already spent is also quite good though. God, this is tough. I'm gonna have to pick one of these two. It's so hard to beat DPS, you know?
The Huntress.
Yep. So yeah, we got more than 9 cards, of course. Our moves have 3% chance to do critical. This one is interesting, because I haven't tended to get it. I also don't quite have enough Psyche yet. Yeah, it's a ton of extra damage, and like, you're always gonna have less than full.
There's something new here.
Alright, so the Crescent Pick. Oh my fucking god. I forgot that it cost Ash. I'm glad I had one left over. So this will let us mine those rocks that we saw, and silver seems to be the most important resource for you to pick up. Yeah, the broker had more. I could have bought them from him. It only costs 1, but that's really funny. I almost pranked myself so hard. But you'll notice our first silver will likely go to the Sister Blades. The Umbral Flames, the third weapon, take 3 silver, and also what we've been getting for beating Hecate. And the Moonstone Axe costs 15 silver, but we're not done there. The Tablet of Peace costs you 5 and a bit of Psyche. The Silver Spade costs 10, and the Fishing Rod doesn't, but, you know. Silver seems to be the most used thing for the main stuff, which basically means that despite the fact that we're gonna, like, unlock other ones of these, like other tools, we're just gonna have the pick on for a while. Because basically you can only have one resource gathering thing on at a time. And yes, what the fishing rod wants is different. I have not actually found the resource that gives. Don't tell me where it is. I have a guess. Just yet in my main playthrough.
The Crossroads training grounds are watched over by fearless seafarer Skelemius, famed in death as he was famed in life.
But basically, you only get silver from Erebus, but each rock you get gives you 3, so it's pretty good. That does make sense. It wouldn't surprise me if you can't always have all the tools, but that you can kind of like get a subset of them. That seems to me like it would make sense, and you just unlock the ability to hold more as you go.
Being a shadowy denizen of the underworld comes with certain perks, young one. Take, for instance, how, when you dash, nothing can touch you.
We are the unseen, at one with the darkness and the dead. I can evade anything, yes, but only for a moment, and even then, I can't prevail by dodging all night long.
Oh yeah?
I'd do it all the time if I was you. See the little trail when you dash? Once it snaps back, you're good to go again.
The shadow follows.
So yes, Skelemius acts quite similarly to a certain other character whose name escapes me from the first game. Basically just gives you tutorials on all your stuff.
The task comes fast.
I can't sit on the bench, damn it. I just can't. So, we can't unlock the next weapon until we do another run. Hey, if folks don't mind, I think I'd be down to go for another one. We might or might not even get cursed this time.
My path is set. Flame sigil.
Oh ho!
There's some raw silver I can use.
We're going a bit late tonight. I started a bit late, but you know, I have nothing better to do. Serene's not here.
I thought the fire goddess never got involved. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Well, look at you, hot stuff. Come down
Hot
the
stuff.
elderly. Oh, what a good girl you are. And here I was, just about to burn this whole blasted place to the ground myself. Now, here's a little warm-up for ya.
Hestia, new goddess in this game. I love her so much. So, functionally, she seems to basically replace Dionysus's hangover with Scorch, a new mechanic. I feel like it's worded a little bit weirdly, but what it essentially means is that you get a 40 damage dot, or a 40 DPS dot of however many numbers you put on here. It's quite good if you can do a lot of attacks quickly, although obviously it has, you know, the limitations. So this is interesting. Fire! The cast is really, really good because it means your cast basically does like 30 every second to everything that gets stuck in it. Which is really, really fantastic and probably what I'm going to go for here. Scorch definitely seems like it has the juice, especially because I know what her legendary is.
Whew, that almost burns.
So yeah, the big thing about it is you can kind of keep stacking it over and over, and it will just keep ticking off as it goes until it gets back down to 0.
Near all of the near-endless pathways in suffocating Erebus lead to dead ends, and very scarce are those who can navigate them.
But yeah, and it just basically means that a lot of time, if you can do a lot of hits quickly, you can get in, do a ton of your damage, and then, like, allow it to keep going at more or less the same speed. You know, you can put the dot on at your own pace, which can be really, really strong. This weapon, I think, does not take the best advantage of it, but it, you know, it can still be quite good.
You'll burn.
Ow. Haha, got y'all. So yeah, you'll notice that that's like quite a lot of damage. Heart for sure. I need health. Wizard needs health badly. Also gotta remember to actually spend so that I, you know, use my, or get the attack bonus. By the way, if you throw your cast too early, it will go off before everyone spawns in, which I've discovered the sad way. But yeah, well, we did mention earlier that, like, boons that give your normal cast damage are generally really good because it just doesn't do it. Alright. Yeah, there's definitely sort of like a hard limit to how much Scorch can do for you, but at the moment it's kind of, you know, for the enemies that currently exist, it's definitely Like, it's enough. But yeah, you can already see our deeps is quite good. Oh, beautiful. I did want to get more Hestia. No.
Message for me.
Alrighty. So this one can be kind of fun. You get an extra 80% or an extra like 80 damage or more on right now we definitely can't put on special fast enough for it to be a limiting factor for us. The sprint seems quite funny. I might go for it for funsies.
Flame of the Hearth.
Alrighty, yeah, we have none money, so... The sprint of all time.
Stalker.
Why wasn't I sprinting there? That's mildly annoying. That is so funny.
Done.
First I heard our last best hope for stopping Kronos was the second born of Hades and his queen, I said, wait, who? So then they had a girl. The Titan must have struck your father's house right after you were born.
Thanks, Poseidon. 12% chance of Spirit Bubble. So Poseidon does also still have his, makes, you know, like, meta resource ability. Which is actually probably quite good for us, right? I mean, like, a fluid gain I love. We already seen how good it is, especially because 12% is even bigger. But this more meta resources is hilarious.
The ocean's fury.
Alright, well, in good news, we're already at 6 silver. And yes, Poseidon's knockback is kind of nutty. Ow. I just took so much damage I didn't have to. There's definitely points where I like think I'm sprinting, but I'm not. Alright, well, if I see Arachne, I get Arachne. There's no way not to.
Silken finery, so soft, divine. I spin my threads and catch whatever comes my way. Pleasant memory that lingers on my mind. From lonely dark of night until the break of day. One more time.
The intricately woven spider silk ensconcing the environs of one gloom-filled recess within Erebus rivals in quality even the weavings of the gods themselves.
Arachne knows her stuff.
Oh, welcome.
Arachne, the outfit you wove for me was so beautiful. I'm sorry to say I got into a bit of a scrape or two, and I'm afraid it didn't survive.
Oh, that's quite all right, silly. It wasn't made to last. What is? It was made to be in the moment with you. Now here, I've plenty more.
I've kept an Arachne dress for a hilariously long time. Okay, so like once again, we're being offered the exact same dresses now that I look at it. There are other ones. Interesting. Like, it's so hard to say no to this one. That is so much, and like 40 health is so good too. We do love blasting.
A perfect fit.
Hello, hammer?
More will grow in its stead. Could make a run for it.
Yeah, but then I wouldn't get $7. And why wouldn't I want to get $7? Hammer! Hammer!
Away she goes.
Hammer!
Come.
Uh-oh. Okay, if you got bored, that's fine too.
Should be the last of them.
The screamy dudes with armor are definitely the scariest, like, floor 1 enemy. Yeah, that's definitely fair. We've only just flipped it over. Okay, attack hits twice, really good. Seeker is good. We don't have anything on either of them, so we're pretty open in that regard. I don't want to do a power shot. God, it restores 5 too. Fuck, that's gonna be really good. But yeah, double wallop seems nutty. If we see Hestia again, that would make me really like putting it on attack, because that's putting double the Scorch on with every single hit, which seems hilarious. Admittedly, Hestia on double special would also be really good, so... Yeah, there's some really funny wombos you get from this kind of stuff. I like double wallop because I like slapping things.
My silver shines.
Boo. Alrighty, what am I at? 50. Okay, I can level up my psyche now regardless. Oh ho!
I know that voice.
So yeah, this is probably my favorite music in the game.
Marked one for me, did you?
So yeah, when this happened for the first time, when I was playing the game offline, I literally clapped like a seal the whole time. I was just,
Got to do it. Good evening.
Hi there, Artemis.
Together we shine, sister.
Together we shine.
So this fucking rules.
It's been too long, sister. Look at you on your great hunt. Not ideal circumstances, but you've finally begun. Know that the family has your back, surprised as they are about this.
I love her look in this too. It's so fucking good. Oh my god.
No shortage lately of surprises on Olympus or below. It's good to see you, Artemis, but I must be off. Time's against us and all that.
Time's an old fool, too busy besieging the mountain of the gods to sense the threat headed his way. go get him. Here.
Alright, so, the thing about Artemis is I think they realized that she is just literally impossible to balance in the first one, and I believe they have basically just promoted her into a similar spot to like what Hermes was in the first game, where you are very limited in the number of times you're going to see Artemis in any given run. But she's still got really fucking good stuff. Alright, First Blood Rambo Part 2, First Blood Part 1 is really, really strong. It can crit both armor and health enemies and do just a ton of damage when that's really useful. And easy shot. I'm not sure how good this is, although we're not really using the Omega Cast. So I think First Blood, Rambo Part 2, First Blood Part 3 seems pretty good.
My blessing is yours. Go find your mark.
Good hunting.
Yeah, and that's also pretty great that you just get the upside of minor finds turning into a major boon. Alright, health. It's always health. I will say, even with armor, the little guys are generally pretty pathetic. Larger, later versions of them suck, though. Just to be clear. Ah. And yes, they do have a bunch of her old boons in this, including my favorite boon in the original game, Support Fire. Yes, we are at 11. 186. I don't care to get a palm, though. I'd rather have a, I'd rather there be a Hestia in this shop, to be specific. Yes!
Lord Charon, I've returned.
Okay, that's potentially really good on attack, isn't it? Bigger double hits with percentage damage up. As much as I would love stacking Scorch on that.
All of this tainted gold. You'll see that it's disposed of properly, Lord Charon.
Yeah, definitely.
I long to see that day.
I'd love to get that heart too, but I do think that Apollo's pretty good here.
It's fortunate the underworld boatman's still plying his trade even during a downturn such as this. I trust his prices have gotten better at least. Or perhaps worse.
Alright, didn't even fucking give it to me. That's probably really good though, isn't it? This is as well, although I kind of want enemies to be standing in my cast more than me. But yeah, with burn on this thing, that's probably hilarious. Alright, let's see if I can remember to keep dropping casts on Hecate.
There you are. You surpassed me before, yet I wonder, was it your mastery over our craft? Or did the fates themselves perhaps provide a little nudge?
Fuck the fates.
Come, headmistress. If I could be provoked that easily, I'd stand no chance at all. Not even if the fates desired otherwise.
Good fortune seldom comes to those in no position to receive it. Show me your victory was no mere accident. Now the crossed flames! Total eclipse.
Of the heart. I have no idea which of her projectiles this stops. I imagine it would do the bullets. Yeah, I figured it'd probably do that.
Behold the moon.
The moon.
Come, sisters of the dead.
God, it goes so long! Got there, though. Yeah, the first time I ever dodged that was last night.
Now upon the moon. Beware. Excellent.
Fucking blasted her.
Impressive show of force. Hold nothing back as you continue on. Return to Shadow now.
Alright, well, I think we're cooking. I think we're most definitely cooking. So that's good.
Is that?
A word, if you please.
Hello there, mysterious figure.
Pray, who might you be, my girl? And what compelled you to wander in and out of Erebus?
I'm not your girl, old man. My name and business are not your concern.
I'm not your pal, fella.
So it seems. You appear to be quite pressed for time. Forgive this old man his transgressions.
Yeah? Well,
couldn't have been.
Probably not important. Ah, damn, I was really hoping I would get another thing of silver. We're fine with the 6 because we can unlock the next weapon, but we can't get any more silver after this.
The air's thick.
During this run.
Hello, Eris.
Huh. I guess I haven't seen the scene to not get Curse of Rod here. Uh-oh.
Out of my way, Eris. I won't be wasting any further breath on you while you perpetuate this nonsense.
You never understood me, Trouble. Fine, you don't have to. Just remember that I'm doing this for your own good. And actually, mine too.
Yeah, I've heard this conversation in the 3rd area the first time. Hello, Newman.
Okay, gotta go.
Alright, well, round 2. God help me. Ah, rude. The field hazards in Oceanus are really annoying, by the way.
In the name of Hades.
Alrighty. So this is interesting. Flood control is a consideration. Oh god, we need a lot of magic though. I mean, not really a lot, honestly. I'm not playing huge magic-y right now. Wave Strike, not bad, but the Double Strike, of course. It kind of gives me a major AoE with the Double Strike. Not a huge amount of splash damage, but not bad. Special, like 30 extra damage on the special is quite good. Potentially makes it worth using, although I'm not necessarily like super all in on it. Maybe it's just flood control. We'll see if I feel like I just don't have enough mana. I suppose I could just have enough mana. I could cover the cost.
And those spiders get around.
Ah! So yeah, this can happen in Oceanus, too.
Into the purse.
See, if I pick this up, I'm allowed to leave, but I am still gonna grab everything. Ooh. Well, I suppose I have no choice, right? As nice as even more magic would be.
Wow. I mean, come on, just... Oh.
Oh. Hilariously, I think I avoided taking... Like, I've gotten essentially 2 encounters that don't count as encounters and push it up, but, yeah, look at this!
Well, would you look at that? Another would-be suitor journeyed far and wide just to gaze upon me. Not that I blame you. And get totally rejected. Fine. Ogle if you must.
Ogle if you must. The voice actor here is fucking perfect, and I love him.
You have the wrong idea. I'm not seeking a mate. I don't even know who you are.
What? I'm Narcissus, dummy. The Narcissus. And if you're no would-be suitor, then why don't you relieve me of one of these innumerable gifts the others offered in vain? Then beat it.
Then beat it. Yes, I believe this is Darren Korb. Being amazing. Interesting. So, the way that Narcissus works is that you get 1 in-run buff and 1 out-of-run buff from all of his gifts. So the healing is not worth anything to us here, and the ashes are pretty whatever. The max health is a centaur heart, which is really nice. The 6 silver might be really good here, though. Might let me unlock both the 2nd and 3rd weapons after this. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for that. I was just talking about how I was slightly disappointed with how much stuff I have. Silver is so good early on. Getting 6 of it feels really, really nice. Yeah, that's an entire run's worth of silver. And 100 gold is really good, too.
Now you may go.
Silver.
Alright. And, well, Poseidon boss buff.
You ought to have stayed below.
I'm so bad at getting that, or at, like, watching when that guy is about to kick my shit in. Glad that didn't hit me.
Got you.
Whoa, why did that not, give me the sprint? Oh, sounds like someone's about to get dunked. Yeah, he's not horrible.
Hear me, on my authority.
Alright, ooh, okay, so like, double attack with that seems pretty good for bullying. 40 damage on the waves seems really good as well. Interesting. You will notice that Poseidon's extra damage is actually not percentage based. It is a totally separate thing. There's quite a few gods that are like that. Yeah, the sprint just didn't go off. That makes sense. Interesting. It's like I kind of do still want Hestia on my main attack here. But if she doesn't show up, that means this is pretty fucking good. Especially because I believe cornering enemies and bouncing them on walls does still exist in this. This area is a little weird about it. The next one is also a little weird too. Interesting. Like, this does a lot of damage, and I may just have to go with that.
Greater might.
That which slithers, seeps, and crawls, all of it thrives within the foul air and crushing climate near the bottom of the sea.
Yeah.
The air is definitely
So,
stuffy
this is
down
the
here.
mining resource here.
Limestone.
It's limestone. There's also this guy over here. But we need a tool to interact with them. Yeah, all else fails, take the rarest. Always a reasonable statement. Okay, this is not the final shop, so I probably will just go for the Poseidon. It was a little bit ballsy, and I did take 12 damage for it. It's potentially not worth it, but, you know. We're never gonna see Hestia again, especially because Skilla will kick my shit in, but, you know.
Olympus calls.
So yeah, we don't have armor or mana regeneration anymore. I suppose I could have mana regeneration if I want. Poseidon's Curse is Slip. It basically gives you a little bit of extra bonus damage and give you even more knockback on things. So if you want to play Keep Away, Slip is actually quite good. I think I do need some mana regain now that my dress is gone, though.
A wave of power.
Alrighty, well, Ash seems good. Bones kind of feel like the thing of last resort in this. There are times where you do really want them, but, like, you know, not necessarily the most. See, a big thing about Poseidon's, like, effects is that they give you a ton of AoE damage on basically everything.
Drown in it.
Yep.
A gift.
Alright, Cash or Palm? Cash might let us buy everything out of the shop, and we are gonna want healing. Actually, I'll just leave that as it is. It does seem like the splash goes back from wherever it hit them. So, like, if you hit them at an odd angle, it still hits them. Like, in a different direction. Oh, I want that heart, but I've got all this money. And I need heals, which it does give me. Oh, hello, Hestia. For the love of God.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Thank you. I'll take it. With the double, that's 40 for every hit. So that's quite good. The others are nice. So a big payoff for Hestia is Fire Extinguisher. At higher levels, you get more and more damage from Scorch, and it just pays it off instantly. And if you have enough Scorch that you can put on, it's nutty. I have not heard it's bugged. I have not gotten a super hilarious run of it off just yet. But I just want Flame Strike because, oh my god, we need the DPS so badly. We'll see how this fight goes. I think I have a chance, but I also think I might just get my shit kicked in. We'll see.
She came. I knew it. She's come back. You ready for another show, lady? We've been rehearsing our material, practicing non-stop because one day I'm gonna be a star. Oh, me and the gals.
If it does, so for 300 damage is at 40 DPS is 7.5 seconds. If you can put more Scorch on in those 7.5 seconds than, I guess, 600 because you're only getting the 50%, then it's better. At higher levels, you get a higher percentage of it. I think Epic starts at like 70%. It's basically, if you have a build that's going all in on Scorch, you will absolutely pass the threshold. So, that's that. I have not seen if it does or not. I've not really gotten a chance to use it, but that is absolutely a payoff boon, especially at higher levels.
What do your
It can lower the DPS of your Scorch, yes.
Acts of violence against me.
But it mostly is down to how fast you can put Scorch on.
She's just heckling us gals. Ignore her and take it from the top. 2, 3, 4.
Oh, I love you, Skillet. Oops. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's bad. We're good. Dang. Alright, what do we got? Uh-oh. I disagree. Uh-oh. We're good. Whoa, that's huge! Oh, fuck! Ah, that was bad. That should kill her, I think. There we go.
Come on, Judy, get up.
Alright, almost there. Woo! The final phase is basically just everyone mobs the stage.
Too close.
Oh, terrifying. Thank you, everyone. Alright, I beat it with the Curse of Ra. Fuck yeah. Nice. I feel like this is going to be very funny then, because I don't actually know what happens when you get to go another level
Where
down.
once reverberated the enthralling music of the sirens, sheer silence now remains. Yet for how long?
The song is so fucking good. It's incredible. Yeah, I'm legit quite curious if she's gonna curse us again.
Doubtless only
Because I have not seen it. Don't tell me. We're about to find out. Curse is at 45 right now, I believe.
The edge of Oceanus.
So yeah, the only exit to from Oceanus to the next place we want to be is apparently in Scylla's dressing room. Alright, well, I guess we'll see.
Big drop.
So this place is fucking weird.
Don't lose your
Welcome
way
to the
here.
Field of Mourning. Hi.
It's watching me.
It is. So yes, these levels are ginormous. The edges of them are basically these big piles of souls here. This is wildly different. Those thorns will hurt you. Well, I'll try not to walk into them. But the exit to the first area is always up. Ah, she is not here.
No Eris, thanks the gods.
Okay.
That's more than usual.
I feel like I am going to get Curse of Rod here, but yeah, I believe there is only one door here. I think the doors, when there are multiple, are always here and like here. But oh
Across the
baby.
Fields beyond the bridge. Seek there a pathway down.
Yeah, when I first got down here, I was like, what are we doing? And I think it's really cool what they do
Petals
do.
from a golden bough.
Ooh, petals.
A withered bough.
So unfortunately, we can't do anything with this right now, but it will eventually help us.
What is that?
But,
It's stuck. Uh-oh.
So the way that these, like, rooms work in this zone is basically that you have to, opt into these combat encounters.
Out.
And then... Ow. God, everything does just so much damage to me. Get out of here, Lamia. Oh god, another wave. Yeah, honestly, I think blasting with my regular attack is probably my best DPS at the moment, if a little bit steady.
And now my claim.
There are also random smaller rewards with random enemies just out on the field. It's interesting. Alrighty. Wow, these are all for special. Okay, that's got potential. Like, that just means... It's kind of annoying because my attack and my special go in two totally different directions here. I'm not sure which of these I like more. We do not have percentage up, so that +5 is just +5. Whereas this does give us double Poseidon 40. So like that does mean it does 80 damage and Seeks. That seems really good. On top of the 10 damage it regularly does. So yeah, that's what I want.
Where's the last one?
Okay. Ah, so yes, here we go. We find these enemies here. Just out and about. Yeah, so I kind of want to stack a bunch of burn and then just start blasting. Oh, hey, we finally got Poseidon to give me some stuff. So yeah, you can get like random small max health, max MP ups in these places, which is really, really strong. Alright, those will be our doors out. We did see the palm already, but I really want to, yeah, potentially find some other stuff. Yeah, God, that actually helps my MP quite a lot, doesn't it? Okay. It's very good. Yes! Yes! Okay. There are usually enemies around the little finds, and eventually we will... Oh boy, there's no find here, and there's enemies! Woo! These guys are fuckers. If you don't have a way to interrupt them, or if they have armor, you are in danger. Shame there wasn't anything there. Alright, well I believe it's, yep, right here. So you do have to grab everything in these paths. Oh god. Oh, that's so much damage. Go away, go away, go away, go away. There's gonna be a third round too. Get blasted. Yeah, these dudes, when they get you, they fucking get you. I'm happy I've made it this far, though, especially because I am taking 11 bajillion damage here. All of these are quite good. They aren't, no. There's some motherfuckers here. Alright, probably Wave Flourish, because I'm a fucking coward, and the double shots mean that this does like 100 damage on splashes now.
Yes.
Ooh, that's a lot, yeah.
Think I can finally go.
Okay, ooh, mini-boss time. I'm gonna die. Goodbye, everyone. My final message, change the world.
Little by little.
Bye-bye. Ooh, I was expecting the other one.
Lamia herself.
Alright. Ow. Alright. That wasn't so bad.
Venomous fiends.
This is definitely the easier of the two. I fucking hate the other mini-boss in this area.
Hear me on my authority.
Alright, so yes, you can see now fire extinguisher 62% instead of 50%. Blast damage from Scorch Things dying. Scorch effects deal bonus to armor. This seems also quite nutty. Ooh, interesting. Natural gas is really good for the AoE effect, obviously. I kind of like quite all of them, though. Scorch blowing up armor is really, really good because armor fucking sucks, as always, and ways to kill it faster are really good. 300 Scorch, if it doesn't heal enemies, it'd be really nice. Hopefully it doesn't. I'm between these two because they're both really good. Armor enemies are by far the worst part to me right now. Obviously, it doesn't help with, like, bosses, whereas this would. It would kind of mean we just fucking slam in. Let's do it. Fuck it. I haven't actually gotten much use out of this yet, so I'm good to play some experimentation. If it loses us the run, we're farther than we've ever gone anyway, so... Alright, well, forced shop. This isn't the last location. That's fine. Might have a boon, might have a heart.
Myrtle.
Myrtle. Don't think there's anything else here. We're playing with house money right now. Whew, God. The heart's probably the eat your vegetables pick here. I probably do want it, though. Like, I won't get a chance to actually test out fire extinguisher or the boon that I'm getting right now. I know, the boon! I know! Oh god, yeah, we can buy both the heart and the palm if we take these. Yeah. Yeah, we don't get to pick because it is a small one, but anything we get it on's good. That's really good. It's all good.
A deep ravine within the fields of mourning spreads forth like a gash across the underworld's heart.
Yeah?
And even hateful spirits know to stay away.
Is this actually the
Need to keep
boss?
pushing forward, out of here.
No, okay. Well, I can get another Hestia, or I can get more health and an Apollo. Oh, god damn it. This is actually kind of a tough choice, because more health and more magic would be really good, and it's not like an Apollo buff can possibly be bad. The Hestia buff might be the legendary, which would... I don't know how it interacts with, fire extinguisher, honestly. I was pretty sure it wasn't the boss, because, yeah, we're only on 29 here. I probably want more health.
Be safe, Lord Charon.
Sad.
It's all
Oh, I fucking hate these guys. But also, holy shit, I melted that armor. By the way, these guys can roll through your armor bit.
Miasma.
You're right, it's amazing every time it happens. God, crits on that Omega cast are nutty. Or on that Omega are really good. Yeah, all the things in here are minor finds. We got a double palm last time. And yes, it was only 5 health, but like, fuck that. I'll take 10 health. That's amazing. We're at the nice health now. I'm gonna take the heart first. I don't think Apollo has something that can juice your health. I could be wrong about that. Oh fuck. Get back here, you little fucks. Woo! My damage is a little bit nice with it. My damage is half decent. Ooh! Wait! Wait, what the fuck?
Come on out.
Oh, fuck, this is horrible. So notice how despite the fact that I just got 50 fucking health, I am about to die. I am being punished for Poseidon crimes, wow.
In the name of Hades.
Yeah, so that one's pretty funny. That's not going to happen. That's pretty funny. That's probably what I want, right? Yeah, I mean, this is probably quite good, but I have no health to take advantage of it. If I wasn't so besought by miasma right now, let's see. We're at 70% extra damage. Oh, this run's not long for this world, but that's fine. I am cooking. I'm so happy I did another one, and I'm so happy it went like this. I have seen the magic, I think. Maybe not. There it is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I saw that. All right. Time to die.
Smackers.
Smuckers? Ow. Didn't know that could land on me. Okay, we're making another room at least.
Yes.
Good. Yes, we should be allowed to post links. I'm pretty sure. I'm glad we got one more double for the road. Okay, this is definitely the shop before the boss. I'm glad we're gonna get to see the boss. And the boss will delete me from the face of this earth very quickly. Thank you. Fantastic. A+, good shit. This boss is a lot, and also this boss is doing 75% extra damage to me, so you know, it's gonna go good.
My lord.
On the plus side, I got 78 more health to perish with. Let's fucking do it. Ooh, nice.
Can't get through.
Alright, well, it's time for nothing bad to happen.
Hello? No, heal, stay. 3 heads. You're... Cerberus, is that you? I'm going to help you, boy, no matter what.
Ow. We're good, we're good! Yeah. The paw slams are really difficult. I'm gonna be honest though, my attack was nutty. Oh my god, that was amazing. That's probably one of the better builds that I've done, but oh.
2, 1.
Well, I guess that we're gonna get this.
Of night within a haunted, barely moonlit thicket at the underworld's edge. There, a young forsaken princess hunts her prey.
Ready or not, hence I go.
Alright, well, we've got a flashback sequence, except instead of, you know, being a decent age, we're baby. We're so baby. We still have a dash, though.
The keen-eyed princess finds a set of tracks, suggesting that her foe trod through this dusty ground not very long before.
Shush, Homer. How shall I ever catch her if you're going to describe my every move?
So, it is finally confirmed hard who the narrator is. As if that wasn't, already.
I've no idea to whom you refer, to whom the Princess of the Dead refers, as she continues on her fateful search.
I'm glad we get to do this joke again. But yes, her art is so good.
You'll find her yet.
Odysseus, have you seen Hecate about?
Not in a little while, little goddess. Though I'd expect that pointy hat of hers to give her away.
I'll look for it. Thank you.
Well, she's got to be around here somewhere, little goddess.
Ooh. So yeah, this theme is also, it's the one that plays with Artemis, and it just, I love this theme. It's really good.
Got you, Hecate. You're dead.
Got me, you did, Millennium. But I dare say I can escape your clutches yet.
Oh.
Hey.
That's cheating.
Can't hide from me. Over there.
Awoo.
Effective.
There you are. Got you again.
Ah, so persistent. Give up already, witch. For I'm a titaness. You cannot vanquish me.
Silver Sister makes sense as a name for that. For this song.
Hi, Shades. Is Hecate about? Huh. Not seen her, huh?
It's a very good sequence. I like it a lot.
I got you. Hecate? What's the matter?
It's merely that I've not heard your laughter before. Reminded me of your mother. A much preferable sound to that of grief.
Aww.
I promise not to cry again. I still get sad sometimes, but not as much.
Do not make promises you cannot keep. When tears well up, let them spill forth. They're not so precious that they need be contained.
But you never cry, Hecate. And I wish to become strong like you. So that I might find Kronos and destroy him for what he's done. And then you could hear my mother's laugh again.
And I shall do everything in my power to prepare you, so that you may succeed where I failed. If not for your family's sake, then for your birthright, as the princess of the underworld.
Logan Cunningham is basically the supergiant like Swiss Army knife. Put him into any situation and he's going to kill it. It's amazing.
What do you mean you failed? You tried to beat Kronos yourself? He hurt you?
Concern yourself with your own pain, not mine. Destroying Kronos shall not change the past, and the pain shall linger, though assert itself less frequently with age. But enough of this. On the morrow, we shall teach you to hunt greater prey.
Truly? Death to Kronos.
Lovely. Alright, well, we'll go chat up everyone around. We will unlock several things, and then we will finish up for the night. And I'm definitely going to stream more of this. I might have to stream more than just Tuesday. This was fun.
All my life I've prepared, and I'm nowhere near ready, am I? You stay right there, okay?
Oh, jeez.
Who dares? A scourge upon your bloodline for resummoning me, witch!
Hey, everything okay there, Mel? Oh, yes, Dora. It's just... I should have gone farther that time. I'll give more notes on your...
I don't know about that. I was going pretty far there.
Where are you, Headmistress?
Ah, she's out.
I've had these in my head for long enough.
Alright, so we can now get the Fated Intervention with... Oh my god, we got a lot of ash. That's good. Reagent sensing is nice, especially on the Fields of Mourning, because it's very easy to just not see shit. Reviving a Mournful Husk is also really useful because it basically provides you with a bit of stuff for that area, or for a bit of guidance for the Fields of Mourning, which is really nice. The Vine Boom. God. Kinda right, aren't you? Alright, and we also get soil for, you know, whatever we want that for. We also see a familiar item here, but unfortunately this is something that I actually need bones for. So, I will, have to grab that later. I think you can get these out before you buy this, like out in the fields, but I'm not sure. Anyway, Fated Intervention. Let's beseech the three fates.
Let's begin. O daughters of night, who can see all tomorrows, please help me avenge both our families' sorrows. Nothing. They didn't listen.
Yay! Alright, so I don't think... Yeah, I can do all three of these. Perfect.
This should help. Hear me, Serene, if you so desire. Aid me in finding that which I require. So mote it be.
Alright, yep, definitely like that.
Oskion Katoski. So mote it be.
Hecate would be so proud of us for all these incantations if she were here.
Great tree of life, please listen to my thoughts. It is done.
Such sorcery.
That's right, baby. Dirt sorcery.
Jade seeds.
Still at it? They're not going to help you, you know. The fates, I mean. They don't take pity on whoever asks. If anything, you'll make things even worse.
Oh boy.
Maybe you just don't give your sisters enough credit. If they once aided my brother, then there has to be a chance they'll aid us. They have a stake in this too.
Ah, clearly.
What, you mean their family? They couldn't care less. Too busy messing with everybody's lives, making it look like an accident.
You mustn't speak of them that way.
Something to report?
Alright. Greetings, Professor.
How's life of late down at the bottom of the sea? All sorts of nastiness lurking there, that the reports make clear. I wager you've seen some things.
You'd win that wager handily. The worst of them has to be this sea monstrous called Scylla and a siren friends. They have this ridiculous act.
What, Scylla's still around? The sirens, no less? It's a wonder you made it back. Well, please tell me you didn't listen to a word they sang.
Oh, I heard an earful.
Alright, well, we got a single seed.
Plenty of room to grow.
Sleepy boy.
May you have pleasant dreams. What's
All right.
the ashes?
A decent amount of ash. But more importantly, again, I didn't find this for a while.
I can do this.
You can increase your max grasp, which means you can put on more stuff, which is wonderful, and I love it. All right. Yeah.
Eternity.
Absolutely. Death Defiances, they're Death Defiances. Why would you not want Death Defiances? So, yes, we finally also priced ourselves out. We are going to have to take a card off that costs 1 or more. I really like this. This also kind of happens to be the first one that I tend to take off, I feel like. The slowdown is really, really useful for kind of just figuring shit out. And I think it's probably going to be something I try to keep on when I can. But I think the healing is better than it, so I probably want to take that off. The thing about these cards is I just want all of them active all the time. The more cards I get, the harder the decisions get. Anyway, we will take a look. You'll notice this one costs 0. After every 5 locations, gain 3 health and 3 magic permanently, like max, which is really, really good. The thing about it is that it has an awakening condition, which is basically, instead of being able to select this card, you have to complete the condition for it, and then you'll just get it, which also kind of just helps you do your builds, which I think is really cool, because I think a thing in the first game is that you can kind of, like, when you have the entire mirror board unlocked, and you've got alternate options for each one, I feel like it's kind of, like, hard to have a sort of coherent build or like a series of things that make the game play decently differently. I feel like this system's gonna have a bit more space for you to be like, oh, I want this thing with this awakening. I want like this, like, you know, here, let me set this up and that. Because you're getting the things with the awakenings, it will force you to pick a certain set of talents. And I think that's really cool. Anyway, we're almost done, so I should definitely wrap things up here.
What secrets lie within?
But yes, we cannot get the Umbral Flames yet because we have not seen Hecate enough to have enough Cinder, and we're not quite enough for the Moonstone Axe, but I would definitely take the Flames first. So far, the Umbral Flames has been my best weapon by a good margin. That said, I absolutely love the Sister Blades.
Lim and Oros, sister blades. We're fellow sisters now.
A fitting armament.
Alright, so as you would expect, this is the short weapon. The big thing about this is like the third attack there
She's here. Now watch
does a fuck ton of hits. So you also throw knives with this. When you spend magic on the knives, you basically get the bow special from 1. Umbral Flames seem utterly broken to me. I will say that much. I'm not going to get to them today, but I'll probably get to them the next time that I go. I don't know. It's like playing the game on easy mode. Again, we'll talk about it later.
Commander, you once held a place of honor in my.
They honestly might be a bit undertuned. I don't think the special's worth anything.
I found him in the morning fields, coated in miasma, heads to paws.
Aww.
Was he always prone to uncontrolled fits of rage?
Oh, no, he mostly sat around. We go way back. It's just, I kept strategically afar, seeing as he's kind of like a dog and I'm kind of like a bone. So now he's giving you some trouble, huh?
There's a specific hammer on your attack of the Umbral Flames that is fucking disgusting. I can say that much. Maybe we'll see it, maybe we won't. Again, I've only done a few runs, but my 2 best runs in the game so far, the first run I ever got to Cerberus on, and the first run that I ever got to the final, the 4th area's boss on, were both Umbral Flames runs. Although, honestly, if we were not cursed by Eris, that run that we just had right there is probably one of the strongest runs I've had as well. Anyway.
It's not his fault. Kronos must have cast him from the house and put him out to pasture. But if I can just break through all that grime, I'm certain I can calm him down.
Maybe.
He never did like bears, just so you know.
Alrighty. So I could grab the spade for all of my silver. But honestly, I would rather continue gathering silver and like make totally certain that I have enough. Like move towards the Moonstone Axe. The big thing here is that like, so we could talk to the ghost that we saw earlier if we had the Tablet of Peace, and we could use the silver spade to dig up seeds for those plots that we had in the other patches of dirt. But honestly, the pick is what you want early on because it's what unlocks all of this shit. So we'll probably just hold on to these for now. And then I think I need to finish up for the night, but that one really good. Oh, it's terrible. I enjoy streaming Hades so much. It's honestly funny that we streamed it so recently, relatively speaking, and then suddenly the Hades 2 becomes playable. I don't know if that counts as our usual curse, but pretty great. Alright, well, I hope that everyone enjoyed. It's really late now because I started late and went 3 hours, but I hope we'll definitely do more of this. I'll see if I decide to do speedruns on Thursday. I'll probably stream more of this on Friday, honestly. Might be in the evening, might be in the afternoon. I'm taking off from work that day, but we'll kind of figure it out. It's 10:48 p.m. I'm on the East Coast. All right, have a good day, everyone. More streams later this week. Again, I might still do speedrunning Thursday. I might do more of this. We'll see. But should be a fun time. We will also definitely be back on Sunday with Dragon Quest Builders 2 with Serene across the ocean. Should be a fun time. Have a good one. See y'all later.